Hello and welcome back to another episode of Horder, the 7 Days to Die Horde-based building series where we are on a mission. And the mission is to find the most efficient Horde base in existence. Today, I have something a little different for you. The base that I'm going to build and feature in today's Day 70 Insane Zombie Horde is not in fact my own. It's a fellow content creator's base. His name is Demandred1957. There will be a link in the description to his channel as well as a card to his playlist at the end of this video. I'm looking forward to this one. I've watched his series up to the Day 35 Horde now, and it's going pretty good for him. Going pretty good. So I'm feeling confident, I had somebody guinea pig this for me. Feels a little bit better. I get that warm and fuzzy going into this one. I do plan on making a couple of tweaks to it, just little things that I think may or may not actually help me out, as well as some efficiencies to keep the material cost down. Of course, the point of my series is to ride the ragged edge of efficiency and, well, keeping us alive. So, fingers crossed we can find that threshold with this base. Again, I'm feeling pretty confident, but let's get right into the build. Well, there you have it, everybody. This is pretty much the gist of Demandred's Horde base. I took a couple of liberties with it. We'll get to those. The things that I changed were things that I thought might be improvements. So we'll test those here tonight. It's little tweaks. The overall gist of the base is, I think, pretty well maintained here. So let's just dive right in. The first big difference is that he just completed his day 35 Horde, so not everything is reinforced concrete yet, certainly not steel, but he should have no issue getting to this point with his base by the time he hits the day 70. The next main difference is in our room here. First thing that I wanted to change was add some plates across this bottom row here, just so that we didn't leave a 1 block wide gap that dogs and spider monkeys could get through. Second thing that I changed was put a full block here, a ramp, so that my turret had something to hide behind. The turret will end up trying to punch upwards, kind of at the zombie's center of mass. And so having the ramp there allows it to punch up over that block and be positioned really closely behind it here. So liked that better than a full block there, and it would punch iron bars if they were right here. So we couldn't have the hanging bars in this space, and this was how I solved it. This wall right here is not in his base either. I put it here for two reasons. The first being, I wanted to protect this switch from any spitting zombies or anything like that. We'll get to what the switch does in a minute. The second was I wanted to protect myself while I am over here and I'm doing bombing things down on the zombies' heads. I got a nice big window here. We are maybe at a little bit of a risk of spider monkeys jumping up at us here. Shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to take care of them pretty quickly after they land if that's the case. And then we just close it up when we're not trying to bomb them. Now, let's get to what that switch does. I'll go over here, turn my generator on. This is hooked up to a bunch of lights. And, boom. Power the switch. 2 hatches open up. That'll prevent them from pathing up that staircase. What I'm hoping this does is cause them all to stack up really well on this staircase right here. So anytime we want to bomb them or boom, hit them with the rocket launcher, it's going to be super easy. Should get some pretty big multi-kills with this setup here. And then if they start beating on stuff a little bit too much, or we just want to let them get back up here and go back to shooting them or whatever it is, we can just turn this off and let them back upstairs. Oops. Other minor differences are, I think, the bird cage maybe, and some extra blocks on the backside of his base here. Of course, you can have that stuff when you're playing a game, but for the intents of this test, I would just like to do the Horde base itself. So, with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump to the Day 7 Horde, and then I'll meet you back for the Day 70 Horde after that. Alright, just about ready to start. We would do P and open brackets, leave our body right there, get out to a place that we can see them as they come in. Hello, sir, we have our first contestant. Let's see what happens with him. Goodbye. Nice, nice. Alright. Oh wow, none of them have got past the first sledge so far. It's putting in some good work. Anything funky happening down here? Well, I don't know why you're beating on that wall, sweetheart. That's not gonna do you any damn good. There she goes. She figured it out. It still looks like nobody has got past that first turret yet. Seems like even if it's not knocking them down, it's at least pushing them backwards enough that they can't make the next jump. That turret finally got a candidate there. Now that might be an issue right there. You see, as they stack up and not enough of them can fit on the staircase, they're probably going to start beating on it. Or on the walls, or on anything that they can get their hands on. Of course, this is kind of worst case at the moment because I'm not killing any of them yet. So let's see. I'd like to see what happens when we open the hatch. So you're gonna start swinging at it. And then they just kind of run themselves off. That's interesting. So we would have a lot of time here to be throwing pipe bombs, rocket launcher, whatever it is. We should have a, oops, pretty good view of what's happening. I'll press P again, get back into my body, and then we take a look right here. This is pretty solid, right? Alright, so we'll go ahead and open those back up, let them back up here. I'm pretty good with this. They did start beating on a bunch of other stuff once the pathing was closed to them. In fact, they're still kind of confused. I don't know what this is all about. Hello? Oh, shoot. I didn't leave my body in here, I don't think. I think I was just in regular god mode. Ha! That's my bad. Anywho, that's pretty much all I need to see. I think this Horde Night is going to be a breeze, to be honest with you, barring any big issues with the demos. Fingers crossed that if the sledges do actually trigger their button, that they knock the demos down. If we get a bunch of explosions down there, I'm not super concerned with it. But if they press the button and they just kind of stagger the demo and he stays up here, or like he gets hit by this one back into this block and it blows up in my face, that's going to be a really bad time. The bars are going to be gone. And that's going to open up a lot of possibilities for them to get at us. So maybe we should, I don't know, keep some bars on us or something like that for the Horde Night just in case. I'm going to go ahead and roll us ahead here and do a kill all. We'll fix this place up. We'll get ourselves some extra ammo for our 2 firearms. And I'll meet you back in time for the Day 70 Insane Zombie Horde. See you in a bit. So we're just about ready to tackle the Day 70 Horde with Demandred's base here. Based on how well his Day 35 Horde went, I'm not expecting too much trouble. I think the demos are the only thing that I'm really worried about. The sledge turrets can accidentally set off the demo's button. So best case scenario, they don't set off the demo's button. The demo falls down, I close the hatches and then blow him up, which won't set off his bomb. Middle case scenario is they hit the button, but the demo falls down and blows up down there, which kind of whatever. Worst case scenario, they trigger the demo's button and the demo does not fall down, and we get a bomb to the face, or I'm going to try to run over here and hide, but all these bars are going to get broken and everything, so that's going to be a mess. I do have spares on my toolbar to replace those if need be. So, yeah, here goes. Let's see how Demandred's base does against the Day 70 Insane Horde. So it's going to take a while before I think the zombies stack up enough to make it past that first turret there. Let's try to take out the cop as quickly as possible. Cop blew up downstairs. Not the end of the world. I don't know. Did he die from fall damage, maybe? That's interesting. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get some pipe bombs on these guys. Nice. Oops, that one got a bad bounce. This is even a pretty good window without opening that hatch up. Another bad bounce there. This is a pretty impressive showing for having no real traps at all in this base. They're not really contesting me up here all that much at all. These little sledge turrets are pretty crazy if you build your whole base around them. I'm not sure why that guy chose to stop right there, and... What's she doing? You just dancing? Bye. I like it. Oh shoot, we took damage. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh well. Well, I guess I can talk about some other features of Demandred's base. During the Day 35 Horde, he did in fact build a wall to use as a backstop right there, which actually seemed like a pretty good idea, but I had already built this base by the time I saw that, so my base does not feature that. Not a bad idea though, just a couple 3-block tall half wall right there. Just in case your pipe bombs are not, you know, bouncing too far away or whatever else. This is amazing, honestly, how well this works. I'm kind of blown away. It's interesting, I still don't understand why they're not jumping up on that last block. It seems weird to me. Let's go ahead and try to catch some of them down there for a little bit. We'll send a bunch of boys downstairs and then see if we can get a big multi-kill going. Oh, dang it. Another shot from the cops. There's not much spit protection in this base. How many boys we got down here? Boom! 17,000 XP. I haven't messed around with explosives all that much. I think after this I might have to. Ooh, first demo. First demo. I think I put him in the pit. That's fine. We're gonna try to wait for him. Boom! 14K. Did I get the demo? I think I got the demo. Nope. Boom! Oh, he's not dead yet. Oh, I hit his button! Dang it! Well, that was bad. He was dead. Kind of bad, but you know. Jeez. This is a lot of fun. 31,000 XP for those. 2:30 in the morning. Not bad. Not bad at all. The other thing is, my favorite perk would probably work pretty well in this base, the penetrator perk for the sniper rifle. Would probably do some pretty darn good stuff with them jumping up at you in a straight line here. Another high efficiency offensive measure to take against some of these guys. But, you know, just crafting a ton of pipe bomb works too. Like, I think he had more than 3 stacks of pipe bombs on his Day 35 Horde, so there's no reason he should only have 3 stacks for the Day 70 Horde. I want to get them to back up. Dang it, I took another shot. That's not fair, the cops like shooting through the heads of all their friends and everything. I just want them to back up a little bit so I can hit them with a rocket launcher and not blow myself up. That was a okay one, I guess. I'm not sure how many people are down at the bottom of this base. I know the floor is broken out. They're still coming up the stairs somewhat, which is great. Oh, I lagged there for just a second. Thought I clipped the bottom of my bar with that rocket. That probably would have been the end of me. Oh, my heart. My heart can't take it. Fire blindly into the crowd. Okay, 3:30 in the morning. This is going pretty darn well. Let's kill some vultures here real quick. And then, we'll probably have to do a lot of cleanup downstairs. Honestly, there's probably still a lot of guys down. Stop spitting on me! These guys are so rude. Just stay down. Just stay down. Wow, okay. 3:46 in the morning. I think we're pretty much done. But I don't know what the bottom of this place looks like. I got almost 11,000 XP for that. 23.8k. 26.8k. How many of you guys are down there? Alright, I think we're gonna have to go and do some cleanup here. Figure out if those stairs are broken at the bottom. That's the daytime bell. We are saved. Alright, you know what? Man, stay down! That was a whole rocket launcher to your face! Okay, so that took a serious beating down there. That was demos and cops blowing up. A lot of loot bags, that's nice. And it looked like... No. I think the stairs pathing was actually broken here at the very end, which is why they were beating through this wall. So, that is a major issue. This block is not even steel anymore. So getting demos to blow up down here is a really bad thing. I know I hit one with my AK, but this was caused by several, I think. Hopefully we can catch that in the replay here. Biggest thing for this base, the failure mode is things breaking that floor and not being able to path back up here. So yes, we survived pretty handily. Nothing, I mean, this block took a lot of damage, but they weren't beating on anything that would actually allow them to get to me, not really. So, you'll live. I'm pretty confident that anybody who's sitting up there is going to live just fine. But, I mean, you're talking about a ton of concrete and some steel in between horde fights. Or then just, you know, straight up steel if you make the floor out of steel in between. So, anyway, with all that said, let us go ahead and get into the points for Demandred1957's base. The moment of truth, the moment I've all been waiting for. It's time to do the points. Let's go. This base used 3 stacks of iron, minus 15 points. It used 11 stacks of concrete, minus 55 points. That's a total of 30 after the deductions. Off to a good start. Props to Demandred for that one. The base was successful. That's plus 20 points. And I didn't have to use any medical supplies for plus 10. The point total after all is said and done is 60 points. My man come in here and just tie my high score like that, like nothing. What the hell, man? Not cool. I mean, it is cool, but it's not cool, you know what I mean? Anyway, I hope you don't mind, but I am going to put the yellow submarine, I'm going to leave it up at the top. My reasoning behind that is that it only lost one block, one dart trap, where the bottom kind of fell out of this one. Part of that's on me, I understand that, but it lost a lot more than one block, and the yellow submarine only lost a 2500 health dart trap, you know what I mean? So, anyway, second place on the leaderboard, very respectable first showing by Demandred. Hopefully, we'll be able to get him back in here at some point. Of course, I'm going to take a while and do a couple more of my own bases just to keep this show on the road. Congratulations, Demandred. Guys, make sure you go check out his channel. Hope everybody out there is staying healthy and staying safe and having a great day today. We'll catch you in the next one.